Greetings, friends. Welcome to Saturday. I almost actually forgot what day it was. I do that a lot. I have a very bad memory, so I just don't keep track of things as much as I should, but that's fine, even though I have a daily vlog. So it's a little weird that I'd forget the days, but, you know, I'm human, I have my faults. We all just kind of do, and I guess my fatal flaw is just my memory, and I'm just bad. My memory sucks. But in any case, it's been a nice day. It's already about like 6, I think. I already had 2 cups of coffee, but I am warming up my third as a reward for getting some cleaning done. I'd been putting off some of the cleaning for a little while, and I don't even know why. It's not that difficult. It's just kind of in my nature to procrastinate, I guess. So I just put it off, but today I finally got it done, and I'm like, heck yeah, so I'm rewarding myself with more coffee. So I'll probably check in with you guys when I have that. And just like that, we've got coffee. I can't expect it to taste very good because it's the 3rd cup and out of the same pot. And usually the 3rd cup does start tasting a little weird. But let's try the first sip anyway and see how it tastes. It's definitely not bad. I could have warmed it up for longer. I just didn't want to for fear of burning it. But the taste is alright. It's definitely not as bland as I expected, so that's good. Oh yeah, definitely not bad. So, I've been writing, as, you know, no one would be surprised to hear. My book is about 100 and almost 140,000 words long at this point. And I was looking at the length of Black Crystal Book 3, Elysium, which is the longest book in the series to date, not counting a rewrite that I never published. And this book is, like, if I did the math right, we're only about halfway through, so this book would basically be double the size of that book, which, if you're not an author and you don't measure books by word count, Elysium came out to be about 700 pages when it published, so if I were to keep up with the pace I'm at with this book would wind up being about 1,400 pages long. It'd be pretty dang long. So I'm actually going to split it up into 2 books. The first 10 chapters are going to be one book, and then the next 10 chapters will be the next book. So instead of being 5 books total, we'll wind up with 6, maybe actually a little more. I might want to change some of the plot and stuff, like around the 2nd draft. We'll have to see. But that's the plan. I think I've done enough work for today, but honestly, I still feel like creating, so maybe I will write. Maybe I'll come up with a side project, but I also know how my brain works, and any side project I try to start will fizzle out, because I will always prefer just trying to finish whatever book I'm writing. Either way, hopefully I can get some writing done, maybe I'll play a game later, who knows? I love living in a place where I can just kind of stand out on our balcony and appreciate being outside. It actually doesn't feel too bad right now, probably because the sun is setting, so I actually feel kind of comfortable wearing my hoodie while standing out here and just enjoying the fresh air. It does feel really nice out here. I'm happy to be here. I'm actually working on my book right now, but I kind of wanted to just take a break and stand outside, and it's really nice. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it on the vlog yet, but I've determined that the book I'm writing will not be the Black Crystal finale, nor will it be nearly as long as it's going to be. I think I already mentioned this about how I did the math, and if I continue at the rate I'm going, it will be longer than the longest book in the series. Yeah, we're cutting this book. We're gonna cut it in half, maybe even into 3 parts. So the book might end up being 7 books, or the series might end up being 7 books long. Because there's actually a lot I still want to tell with these characters. And I wrote this outline kind of assuming this would be the series finale, but I don't think it's over quite yet. So I'm going to wrap up this book with the end of this upcoming chapter, and consider how I want to start approaching the 2nd draft, and start kind of rearranging parts of the story, figuring out how I want to actually tell the story, in which order, things like that. I've never actually written a 2nd draft for a book before, so I'm kind of excited to get into it. It's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of play with the puzzle pieces, so to say, and maybe read through what I read, or read through what I wrote, rather. Take notes and see what I want to change, what I want to cut, what I want to keep. You know, all that jazz. All the stuff that an author is supposed to do that I've been neglecting to do for my over 2-decade-long writing career. Yes, I've been writing since I was 6 years old. I've been at it for a very long time. But I want to kind of treat this book with the respect it deserves. And I wish I could have done the same for all my other ones, but I feel like it's too late now. And I mean, I know it's never too late, but I just want to move forward with the series, and I don't want to worry too much about where it was previously. I just focus on where I am now and where I want to take it. So I'm actually kind of writing some of the inconsistencies into the canon, so I'm like trying to make sense of things that didn't make sense previously. It's gonna be interesting, and I think that's why I'm glad I'll be splitting it into more than just one book, so I'll have more time to explain things. So I'm gonna get back to work, maybe. I might just relax afterward, but who knows, I'm kind of feeling that creative energy again. So we'll see where the night goes. I tried writing, but realized I think I've kind of burned myself out, so I'm taking a break. I'm watching Critical Role in the background while getting some progress made in Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know if I talked about it in the vlog before. I may have, back when I still lived in Oregon. But I've never beaten a Pokemon game, so I'm kind of trying to go through the entire series. So, yeah, I'm finally making some progress in Pokemon Fire Red. And I'll probably do this for the rest of the night until Kayla gets back home. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. You are all wonderful people. And as always, let's do our best tomorrow.